I was disappointed that that kind of over-the-top rhetoric is, it's not appropriate particularly after the Fed. I mean, the Fed's supposed to be an independent agency, and I strongly believe that Ben Bernanke, has made some mistakes. But the biggest mistake is the dual charter. In other words, they have a responsibility to keep inflation in check, which I agree with. But they also have a charter to get the economy going, to reduce unemployment. That I don't agree with. The Fed should not be in the business of fiscal stimuluses or excuse me, monetary stimuluses. It should be the job of the government and the private sector. So I think he's done, I think, a poor job in some respects, but to say it's treasonous.
But don't you think that's just sort of political rhetoric, a little swagger from a text? I mean, do you think even Bernanke took that seriously?
I think the same thing is we see from folks like John Conyers who say the president should be impeached, and we throw that
that's
impeachment.
That's a little bit. I don't know. For some reason, that's a. Because
I don't know. I mean, you're charging someone with a high crime punishable by death. I mean, that's worse than impeachment, as far as I'm concerned.
No, I guess that so some nights I think things are bad. Sometimes I don't when people are throwing around insults.
I just think that we cheapen the debate when we talk in those terms. He's wrong. I'll be critical when he's wrong, but I'm not going to. When we take maybe I'm a little sensitive to this. When we take public policy and we turn it into criminal activity, we see a lot of that going on. We see the media trying to do that. I think we stay away from that.
I think though I always worry that the American people, if they don't like you, now I'm not talking about contenders, people who are competing in a race, but the American people, those who like Governor Perry will say, oh, it wasn't bad. Those who don't like him are like so offended. I mean, just outraged. It's really a lot of sort of like, in all this sort of political rhetoric, there's a lot of, who do you like and who you don't like before you decide whether the person said something wrong.
I'm not offended. I just didn't think it was a smart thing for him to do. I don't think it adds to the debate. I don't think it's a good thing for Republicans to be out there charging with. I don't think it helps our cause.
You mentioned Republicans.